be careful when chewing your meats. That is the moral of this story. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, what's up? My name is Cassie, and if you're not new here, then you already know me. So today's video is going to be a story time video. I haven't done one of these in forever. My life is really not that interesting. Not a lot of crazy stuff happens to me. This is why I don't do a lot of story times, because either I have a really bad memory, which I do, or just nothing ever crazy happens to me. So this is why I don't do a lot of story times. But today I have one for you guys. In my Truth or Dare with my sister video, my sister mentioned that I saved her life, and a lot of you guys asked me to make a story time about it, so here it is. Here's my story time about the day I saved my sister's life, according to her. Still to this day, I'm kind of iffy about it, but I don't know. So anyways, this was about 3 or 4 years ago. I was maybe like 13, 14, around there. I don't really remember exactly, but around there. Maybe my sister will remember. Basically, my sister has always worked with kids, so she would babysit every once in a while, and I would go with her either because I wanted to. I really liked hanging out with her. I needed her to watch me for some reason. I don't know, but I used to always go with her to babysit, so we went to different families in different houses. Maricella's joining me in today's video. Anyways, I was always going with my sister to different houses and different families. Maricela just switched up the lighting on us, but I mean. So this day we went to this family's house. It was like 3 girls, I believe, that my sister was babysitting. And we had been there for a couple of hours already, so I wasn't like annoyed, but I kind of wanted to just like to go rest or something. So I asked my sister if I could like rest somewhere, and she was like, yeah, there's a room upstairs that has like a bed and a TV where you can like just lay down or like watch TV or like take a nap. So I went up to that room and I was just laying on the bed. I had been there for quite a while now. I don't remember if I was like falling asleep or if I was just like on my phone or what, or if I was just resting my eyes. But anyways, I had been up there for quite a while. I don't know, maybe like half an hour or so. And I'm just chilling there, and all of a sudden I hear like a weird noise. I'm laughing now, but it wasn't funny, I promise. But I hear a weird noise, and it almost sounded like an animal. So I heard it. I'm so mean for laughing. I'm so sorry, Lily, if you're watching this. It really was not funny at all. I don't know, like, I'm just laughing now because I'm like remembering. But it was a weird noise, and I heard it a couple of times, and I thought like, oh, it's probably just like the little girls, they're playing or something, they're making some weird noises or something. But right away I hear it again, and I hear this time like it's my sister calling my name, but in the weirdest freaking way ever. Like literally, like, I don't want to make fun of her because like I said, it wasn't funny, but she was like like she was talking like that, and that's what I heard. And the doorway was right there, so right away when I like heard or realized that it was her, I like got up and ran outside to like the little hallway. It was like right here, and I see my sister, and she's choking. Like, she's choking. I don't even know on what. Like, at this point, like, she can't talk. She's like gasping for air, and she like can't even talk, and I'm just like, what's wrong? Like, what happened? And she's like pointing to her neck, and she's literally gasping for air. She can barely breathe. She can't talk. And we go into the bathroom, and the girls that she was watching run upstairs, and they're like crying, they're freaking out. I don't even react. Like, when you're going through something like this, you don't even like cry at that certain like moment. You're just like in shock, and you're like, what the hell do I do? And that's exactly what I was doing. I don't know CPR. To this day, I don't know CPR, and I really need to take a class or something because I have a daughter, and that's really scary. If anything ever happened like that, God forbid, I need to know how to perform CPR, you know. But my sister did. My sister took CPR, but that sucks because she was the one choking, and she can't do it on herself. So we're in the bathroom, and I'm like, okay, what do I do? What do you want me to do? What can I do? And she like I said, she can't talk, but she's showing me with her hands to like put my hands around her and just like start like pumping. I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it's like the Heimlich maneuver or something like that. But basically, like, I go around behind her and I start like pulling her, like, you know, punching her stomach basically. And I think she put my hands right under her ribs, and I just started going and going and going, and I was like I was like pushing and pushing and pushing and trying to get it out of her, and it just wasn't working. And I was like freaking out, like she couldn't breathe, you know, like you don't have a lot of time. So I have no idea how she told us. I don't know how we understood her. I don't know how she talked, but she basically told us to go get a neighbor or like an adult, you know, because we're all kids here. I was like 14. So I don't know any families around there, but obviously the little girls did. So we all run downstairs. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know why we left my sister alone there, but I don't know. So all four of us, the little girls or whatever, run downstairs. And I guess they know a family that lives close to them. It's like a couple houses down. So they run to that person's house. And I'm just like standing outside the house. Like, what am I was just like, what do I do? Like, do I run with them? Do I go with my sister? And then I end up just standing there while they go get the other family. And when I see them running back, I run into the house and I see my sister coming down the stairs. And she has in her hand the piece of meat she was choking on. I was just so relieved that she had gotten it out. I started crying after it all happened. I think we all started crying. And then the girls brought like the parents, but they were like, okay, we're just happy to see you're okay. But it was so freaking scary, and my sister always says that I saved her life, and I was like, I don't think I did, because it didn't come out while I was doing it. Like, while I was like pushing it out of you. The meat came out after I left, and she's like, yeah, but it's because of you. Like, but my sister still to this day says I saved her life. So I mean, if she wants to give me the credit, then okay. But that was just so extremely scary. I don't think I had ever gone through something like that with my family, to the point where they couldn't breathe and they were like almost dying, which is so scary to say. And all because she wanted to taste the kids' dinner. It wasn't even her dinner. I was tasting the kids' dinner, the dinner that was supposed to be for the kids. I think she said it was like pot roast or something, so it's like that super dry meat. The scariest thing ever. So I'm so glad my sister's okay. That is basically it for this story time. That is the time I saved my sister's life. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this. If you want to see more story times, let me know and I'll try to think of some, because like I said, nothing ever exciting happens to me, or nothing crazy, which could be a good thing, but be careful when chewing your meats. That is the moral of this story. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah! Bye guys.